Good morning, everyone. This is your sister, Sanette Angela. Wanted to come forth and just do a brief share, talk about some of my favorite or most worn fragrances for spring, summer 2024. I have a pretty decent size collection of perfumes, and I haven't counted them, but I'm sure it's over 100. It's not huge, but it's moderately small. I can say that. But anyway, I wanted to share some of five, just five. I just, five is one of my favorite numbers, just to focus on five. And it was a little hard because I was like, no, but I also wear this and that, and I put this and that. But I was like, no, I'm just gonna narrow it down to five, my most worn or most favorite perfumes of spring, summer 2024. And I'm gonna start from least, which is not necessarily the least that I like, but the least liked to the most liked or loved. And let's start with Way, St. Bart's. I love this fragrance. I tell you, last summer I didn't wear it, I didn't touch it at all, but this summer was just something so invigorating and just luscious and coconut and fresh and vacation, even though I didn't go anywhere extravagant. But this is a beautiful fragrance. I layered it with Soleil Blanche. I layered it with Goddess Alien, and it paired well with that. I can also wear this alone, and I have the lotion and the scrub, which enhances its smell as well. But most times this I can wear to work. It lasts me all day, really. But mostly people, will give me compliments up to 4 or 5 hours wearing it, and not a heavy sprayer. You can take it with you if you want it to last more than 5 to 6 hours and just spray it. It's gorgeous. I love it. Way by St. Bart's. St. Bart's by Way, I must say. My next one is on the new radar, and that is Kayali's Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. Now, I didn't just put this dent in my perfume. My daughter has borrowed it. She's taken it with her on her little trips, and it's lovely. As I mentioned, when I first got this, I didn't like it, so I took it back. I was like, this smells too much like La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier, but then I waited a while. I was like, it's a little different. It's a lot different. It's a different type of vibe. I really liked it. So I went back and I got it again, and plus the travel size. And my daughter likes it a lot. And it's just a very pretty, sweet bubblegum. It does a lot of sweet pear sometimes, bubblegum, creamy vanilla. It's a very fun fragrance and kind of elegant as well. But I love it a lot. It's one of my favorite ones that I layer with sometimes. And like I said, my daughter loves it as well. And that is Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. Very delicious fragrance. I enjoyed it, and I do plan to get the bigger bottle soon. This is the 50 ml, I believe. Yeah. And then my next one is Chance by Chanel. Well, it's Chanel Chance Au Tendre, EDP. And I used to have the EDT as well, but I'm out of that. Well, I have very little, but I like this better. It's more concentrated and not as floral. It has more grounding notes in it, and I describe it as a very floral, powdery fragrance, very ladylike. This is a very brunch or date day or night scent that's not very offensive. It just smells very soft and ladylike. I love this fragrance. I pair this with a variety of perfume or fragrance oils, and it layers very well with that. But I love it. It's Chanel Chance Au Tendre EDP. Very gorgeous. And then my next one, this was hard. I was like, should I have this one, that one? But this one, believe it or not, is Parfums de Marly Valaya. And I did get the itty bitty one. because even though no matter how much I love this fragrance, it's very pricey. But at least I did get a real small one, and this probably lasts me a couple of more summers. But this is a very different, very bold, floral, peachy, luscious, juicy. I love this scent. Like I mentioned before, I get compliments from a broad range of people with this scent. However, when I went to Lucky Brand, at the cash register, and I don't spray heavy, and you don't have to spray heavy with Valaya to get Valaya. But she was like, "Oh my gosh, what does that smell?" I said, "Oh, well, it was probably me." She said, "It smells like oud. It's so strong." I guess she's very sensitive to oud, but someone in the back of me, and it was like, "Well, it smells good to me." They was said it under their voice, but she was just a little extra dramatic. But that's okay. And I never want to be, I felt bad because I never want to be too much when I wear fragrance. I don't wear fragrance to hide a scent. I just think it's art. I think, it kind of speaks for you, whatever one may want to comprehend it or translate it. But for me, when I meet someone, that's one of the first things I notice is how they smell. And then I look in their eyes and I just look at their body language. And that's how I, get to know someone. And they don't necessarily have to have a fragrance. And you can tell if someone is wearing a fragrance as, extra cleanliness, to what they already do for their body care, or if they're covering up a scent. You can definitely tell that. And that's not what I do, because I go through my little routine, my body scrubs, my body washes and things like that. So it's not to cover up or scent, it's just to add more depth to who I am and how I express myself. But Valaya is just a masterpiece of 2023 when she was born into 2024. Love this fragrance. So what could beat Valaya this summer 2023? Oh no, summer 24 rather. Spring, summer 2024. Well, I'm just in love with this fragrance. And some people might not like it, but it is Fakar by Lattafa. I love this fragrance. She is so elegant. She is so confident. But when I wear this fragrance, I get the tuberose, which is a masterfully crafted tuberose. Lattafa didn't skimp on this. It's not bubblegummy cheap. I get the jasmine, the lily of the valley, but most important and most prominent is the honeysuckle, but not just any honeysuckle. It's a very mild honeysuckle that also has honey, creamy honey, and it's somehow also added in like a very warmed, well-ripened pineapple in there somewhere. And there's a smoky note in here as well. But I love this scent. I just love it. When I wear it, even today when I went to the bank, the lady was just like, "Oh my gosh, you smell so good." I was like, "Really?" And I didn't really smell that. Didn't really spray heavy. She said, "Oh my gosh, I can't get over how good you smell." So I told her what I was wearing and how much it cost. And she was like, "Wow, that smelled very expensive. I would have never guessed." But she is Fakwa. She is elegant. She is confident. And she just smells clean and elegant. And I just love it. It's very much so signature scent worthy, but I won't wear it every day. Of course, I have too many perfumes for that. But if I could, she would definitely be on my list for spring, summer 2024. That's it for now. Thanks for visiting the city. Until next time, take care.